I'd be curious, John, how is it that if you cut spending and lay off federal workers and state workers, that grows the economy? I'm genuinely, curious what you're.
Well, I think what Republicans would say is you scale back, you let the private sector flourish. You get back cut back on some of these silly regulations. Let small businesses flourish.
Corporate profits are at record highs, though. I mean, how much more can the private sector flourish?
But small businesses are still under the. We're talking about small businesses. Small businesses are really the ones that face the biggest heat from government regulations.
Well, no, the large businesses get the most amount of advantage there.
Most jobs come from small businesses. You got to get the government off their back so that they can flourish.
How does cutting federal and state spending, how does laying off federal and state workers, how does that help small businesses? Honestly, how does that help? How does it help a small business if there's less government money in the economy?
Getting rid of inefficient government and getting rid of inefficient and stupid regulations is actually a good way to let the private sector survive.
We can have the regulation argument. That's fine. We can have the regulation argument at a separate time.
And we should.
That was probably decided in the fall of '08. But never mind. What about the spending argument? How does government spending hurt a small business, especially small businesses that sell a lot of things to state, local, and federal governments? I mean, how does that hurt? How does it hurt a small business to have the government spending money?
There's a couple ways. First of all, the states are going bankrupt, and so is the federal government. So you got to cut spending there. And the other thing is, if you keep taxes low and cut taxes, you will get more capital into the private sector, and it will grow jobs. I mean, that's what's happened with Ronald Reagan. I think it's going to happen this time.